Okay. Hey,
Hi.
baby cakes.
Hey,
Yes.
y'all.
Hey,
Hey.
what was going on? Could you kind of explain to me, like, what, like, was it not like you was in the room and it just wasn't letting you come up?
Who, me?
Yeah,
I couldn't
because I'm just
even,
trying to, because it keeps happening, like, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
yeah, like I couldn't even see the request. Like I had to come to your page
Mm-hmm.
and like request from the actual live. Like it didn't even send me the notification. How
Okay,
bizarre.
okay. But yeah, that notification thing, I kind of, yeah, I don't be expecting it. Yeah, just come to the page and then, hey, y'all, what's up? You see Pedro in here? Who the fuck you
Yes.
talking to?
He been calling me a dirtball forever.
Tell him
For
watch his
years.
mouth. Watch that mouth. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Josh Speaks. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We are back again with another episode 2. Tonight we have my three panelists with me tonight who's going to introduce themselves shortly. But before we start, I do want to do a commercial break. Make sure you follow Legendary Smokes, Smokez hookah. That is my up and coming mobile hookah brand. That will be taking over Northeast Baltimore. Make sure you follow me on here. Follow all the panelists as well too. You know, run us up and add my TikTok and my YouTube. You know, make sure you subscribe, like, comment. Like, don't be dry. Don't follow me just to be on this bitch to look. I
Okay.
need interaction. Yeah, we all do. Like, that's yeah. So now that the commercial is over, I normally used to like have my little hookah so I can like blow it and show the girls that I only serve a legendary smoke. But I didn't feel like doing that tonight. I was running behind. But yeah, I want you guys to introduce yourselves one by one. Tell me your name and tell me your guys' zodiac sign.
Do I gotta go
Yes,
first?
co-host.
My name's Martise. I'm a Pisces.
My name is
Okay.
Shay. I'm a Pisces.
Okay, that energy.
My name is Lindsay, and I'm a
Ooh.
Scorpio.
Okay. How do y'all feel about the signs? Like the Pisces, how do y'all feel about Scorpios and Lindsay? I want you to tell me how do you feel about Pisces? Women
Scorpios are
and
my
men.
favorite.
Okay.
Scorpios are my favorite. They're like my favorite partner to be with. They're my favorite friend. Like, I
Hey
love
y'all.
Scorpios.
Okay. I feel like Pisces love everybody until
Wrong.
you play with them.
Almost, almost.
Like,
We
Wrong.
love almost
who don't
everybody.
who don't y'all like?
Hmm.
Who don't y'all like? Like, honestly, I have a lot of Pisces energy, by the way, in my life. I love
Hmm.
Pisces too, especially Pisces
Mhm.
women. But who, like, what sign would you say annoys you? Like you, Deshay.
Ugh. And I don't like to say this because, okay, so when
Hmm.
it comes to like dating, a
Hmm.
Virgo gets on my nerves. I cannot stand a Virgo at all. Not
Virgos are a
man, not
lot.
woman, can't stand them.
Hmm.
But my Virgo friends, it's so crazy because I love all my Virgo friends so much. Other than a Virgo, it would be a Cancer. I can
Cancers take me for a whirlwind, honey.
Yeah,
okay.
What
I
about you?
agree.
What about you, Martise?
I don't really have any dislikes. I know I don't really. I believe
Hey, y'all.
I used to be cool with this one girl. She was a Cancer. I don't fuck with her at all anymore.
Okay. Say
Um,
that.
I don't fuck with some Leo men. You know why? I'm not gonna get into that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, Pedro, stop trolling.
Pedro,
What
you're
about you, Lens,
annoying. That's what
baby?
you are. You're annoying. Goodbye.
Yes.
I would have to say, you know,
Now you know.
okay, so when it comes to dating, Scorpios is out of the question. Like I cannot date my own sign. I've done it a
Mm,
couple times.
10 out of
It's
hmm.
not
10, don't
it's
recommend.
it's so much like passion, we just banging heads.
Mm.
So it just doesn't work. But dislike now
So
I feel like I can't say that I dislike a certain zodiac sign only because I'm basing this off of like one or two people that
Hmm.
I've met within
that's
that
what I'm
sign.
saying.
Because there's
Yeah.
some Geminis that I've met
Yeah.
that I fucking hate. Like I hate a couple of Geminis,
That-
but
Mhm.
I have
You
a
still
friend of
leave that
mine is a
open door.
right,
Yeah.
but a friend of mine's a Gemini, and I love her. Like she's cool, she's a good time, and then it's just like with certain Cancer people, like I've had bad situations with Cancers, but I've had also good situations with Cancers. So
Mm,
it really, because
you
you know,
can't.
like your chart and all that has a lot to do with it as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um,
Your big
but
three.
yeah, your big
Hmm.
three
Your
has a
big
lot to
three.
do with it.
What is
Hi,
the
Miss
big three?
June.
So it's like your
Hi,
rising,
Miss
your
June.
sun.
That's
I
well,
think
as we all know, I'm the baddest bitch. I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay,
We're here
period.
to storm. We're here to eat it.
Do you know your
And
others?
yes, I'm Sag, Sun, and Moon, and I'm a Leo rising. So I'm
Mhm.
like fire three ways, baby. It's kind of bad with me. But I love everybody, but just don't play with me.
That's what it
Right.
is for
Which is
Yeah.
me.
what I
That's
want
what
Yeah.
it
to
is
say.
for
Absolutely.
me.
Yeah, and it's like that for everybody, especially, we're Baltimoreans, we're aggressive and shit like that. But that's what I do want to say, like, especially when I mention, like, about the followers. I'm tired of bitches following me and looking and this and that. Like, I get it. Like, I'm not trying to, like, sound like a social media ass bitch, but I do feel like in 2025, social media is a part of our everyday lives, my nigga. Like,
Absolutely.
That is true.
yo, when there was a pandemic, like, bro, we were on Zoom, like, certain jobs, you had to use some type of platform just to stay in touch. So, my thing is, when
Mhm.
people just like, oh, you taking it too personal, bitch, no, don't, like, stop playing with me. So, matter of fact, with that being said, like, how do y'all feel about, like, and I'm gonna go box by box, if you have a friend or family member that like you hit their phone and they're continuously watching your shit but don't hit you back, do that
Hmm.
make you feel some type of way? Like, and I know this is not in the mix, but it's just like that. This is something on my mind because I'm tired of bitches trying to make it seem like, oh no, I didn't see your message, but da 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 da. Like, no, like,
Mhm.
don't do that.
No, I
How
don't
This
y'all
is
feel
talk to
why I
about
tell
bitch
that?
my friends, take your
bitches.
phone off D&D. Take your phone off D&D because when I call, when I text, I need a response. I need to know you're okay. They're like, oh
Yeah,
my God, I
D
didn't
and
see you
D.
know my phone on D&D. We don't do D&D. No, take it off D&D. No.
And then it
So I know
just be
that that's like,
shady. Like, yeah, it
that's
be
Yeah,
my
that
that
shady.
sounds
brings me
really
a
Like,
lot,
shady.
right?
It sounds really shady. Like
Mm-hmm.
my
but
thing is,
bitches do that.
if I
Or
text
if
you
you
and
want to
you
keep it
looking
on
at my
D&D, put
shit,
me in the favorites. Like, come on. Hello.
I didn't know Apple could do all
It's
that.
a
I got an
favorite.
Android, bitch. If you on D&D, girl, that call is just going to be silent. But
It's
yeah,
a favorite. Yeah.
what
mhm.
about you, Lindsay?
No, I was just saying that I feel like if I'm posting on social media and you watching my stuff and I texted you the other day, like don't ever speak to me
Yo, and
again.
that, yo, right, and then Shay,
Like
but
it's
Shay,
just
you said,
weird.
ooh,
It's just
Shay
weird.
said, ooh, but no, like, see, Scorpio is there, and then Sag, we're the fire sign, like, right after Scorpio. Like I told Lindsay, Scorpio has that fire element to them, but that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, it gives that with me. Like, bitch, I will cut you off completely. Like, bitch, do not
Okay.
ignore me. Like, and I'm
Especially
being
with
dramatic. I'm being
family.
dramatic. I'm being dramatic. I get
Tenderly.
it. Don't give
Take
that
your
off the
time.
bat,
But you're
but when
talking
you
about
keep
family,
doing it,
right? You're talking about family,
family
right?
and
Right.
friends.
I feel like family specifically, no, we're not playing that. Like, we're not playing that. If we're family, don't
Hmm.
do that. Don't do
Mm-mm.
that.
What about
Like,
you, Nisi?
Um, People answer my calls. I'm important. When I call, you answer. It's as simple as
Okay.
that. Because it's once in a blue
Yeah,
moon. Once in a blue moon. I don't talk to bitches. My circle is small, cute, small. Keep it that way.
true.
I don't do that extra extended family. I got my small little my sisters, my mother, and occasionally my brother. All
And
of them
that's how
answer my
I've
texts
been
and
finding out,
numbers.
yo, to keep my blood from fucking boiling out of my skin. That, like, I mean, my circle is kind of small too, but like, it's like you just can't really expect much from people. But I do feel
Right.
like when you're in a friendship or relationship, like, why not? Why can't I expect anything from my fucking friend? Or from, like, what is that about? But anyway,
My
again,
friends answer
guys,
my texts too.
there's also
right.
different friends for different things. You
That is
know,
That
true.
is
maybe
true.
that friend isn't that type of friend. You know, maybe that friend's not showing up for you the way that you need them to, so you need to put them in another group. You know?
True,
Categorize them.
Yeah, like
true. Right, so we're going to hop into the meat again, everyone. Thank you for joining in. Make sure you follow this page, share the live, comment, subscribe. Uh, I am Josh. I'm going to be your host and moderator tonight. Like I said, we have three amazing panelists, and we got some topics for y'all. Starting with the recent TikTok ban. So, recently, Donald Trump, well, not recently, actually, back in 2020, he proposed to ban TikTok. And now that he has been inaugurated for his second term, he has went along with this TikTok ban. So the girls have been gagging since the end of last week. You know, talking about, oh, TikTok was my life, like this was my bread and butter. And I'm not gonna lie, I rolled my eyes at a couple bitches. I get it. As a creative, I don't like that feeling of like dictatorship. Like
Right.
Trump feels like a dictator a little bit. But
That's
at the
what
same time, yeah. But bitches were getting on my nerves a little bit, especially the ones that was just like, now I gotta go back to Instagram. Like, bitch, we don't want you.
right,
Like,
right. It's
so how do
okay.
you
You stay
guys
over
oh
there.
exactly, guys. So I do want to read this.
Hey.
So Donald Trump is saying this is according to the Shade Room. He said, I'm asking companies not to let TikTok stay dark. I will issue an executive order on Monday to extend the period of time before the law's prohibitions take effect so that we can make a deal to protect our national security. Um, he said he would like the United States to have a 50% ownership position in a joint venture. So that's my thing. Like, are you worried about privacy or are you worried about getting half of the cut?
Half of the
So
cut.
it's just right. So how do y'all feel about that, Martise? Starting with Martise.
I think it was propaganda. As you said,
Hmm.
he's the one who issued it out and he signed a bunch of legislation when he was in office prior to this to get it banned. However, I don't know if you've seen, but since it's came back up, there was a message saying, "Thank you, Trump, da 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 da."
Hey,
I
baby.
think it's just, to get younger people to actually feel like, oh, maybe he's not that bad. They're trying to sway the masses so he doesn't look as much as a bad guy as people believe him to be. And
Well, the votes are
hopefully,
already in though. So
okay,
it's
but
like,
that's a different story. That's a whole different story. That's the election. We're talking about younger people. He has
hey,
to
best
continue
friend.
to keep
Hi,
getting
baby.
elected. And that's the problem. It's a publicity stunt. It's
Uh
propaganda.
huh. Yeah.
Okay, I can agree with that. I can agree with that for sure. I mean, like I said, I feel like, which we're going to get into, like it is. I'm going to say that privacy is more of a conservative view because there's Democrats that are definitely worried about that privacy as well. But just with Trump being him and the conservative orange Oompa Loompa ass toupee wearing
And
bitch that he is, it's just like I do though feel like we need to be more aware of what we're agreeing to when it comes to the terms and conditions of these apps. Because check this out. We're giving China this and that, but what the fuck can
Hi,
we
baby.
go
My
over
bad.
in China and do? Like China not playing that shit. Like we can't just Chinese people just can't download an American app and invite like vice versa. I feel like we do be having our data out there. So I guess I can see where Trump is coming from with the privacy, but he's just full of propaganda. I don't know.
I think that this is all about control and them want to control our voice and what we post on TikTok and what we post on social media.
Okay.
I feel, well, I don't want to say I feel. I think that, like I said, all of this is about control. And a lot of the stuff that they post on TikTok is very informational.
Sure.
A lot of things that I've seen on TikTok, I've learned a lot of things off of TikTok that I never knew about. Of course, I went and fact checked it, but there's a
Right.
lot of things that I learned on TikTok, and that alone to them is scary.
Right.
Because if the masses get a hold of what's really going on, that's a
Mm-hmm.
problem for them. So they're just trying to control us. And this whole thing of him coming in to save the day or whatever, it's
Yeah.
just propaganda.
He don't get no
Like
fucking cookies.
he
Like,
doesn't
At
get
all.
shit. He
At
doesn't
all.
get shit. Like he still can kiss my ass. Like
Okay.
get like I
yeah.
don't know why he thought he was
Or
doing
slap another
something.
stimulus check on it. That'll be all right too.
Actually, my mother been blowing up my phone about, hey, LJC baby, thanks for joining. My mother said in December that they were but it was specifically for the girls who didn't get the stimuluses before. But there are supposed to be another round of stimuluses coming out by the end of this month. Did y'all
Oh,
hear about that?
okay.
I
Yeah,
did
it
not.
actually, a TikTok
You know what? And I
lady
feel like
got into
if they
that.
say it's coming out at the end of this month, that's it's a I feel like it's a distraction because he also just issued that message about not hiring more IRS workers. So it's like, okay, if
Yeah,
I'm
he's
on
not.
Mm,
taxes, but I
Yep,
give
he
you a
is.
stimulus check, you'll have nothing to complain about. It won't be no uproar because it's like, okay, I'm taking something from you, but I'm kind of cushioning what I'm taking from you. So I feel like everything that he does is just a publicity stunt. It's a distraction. I don't feel like anything that he does for the people is
hmm
genuine. I don't.
So I'm assuming you guys don't agree with his stance on immigration, keeping in mind that immigrant, like, I'm not saying it like that, but I'm talking about specifically illegal immigrants
Okay.
because yeah, like, not just any immigrants. Like, at the end of the day, America was pretty much fucking founded on immigration and on stolen people.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you guys feel about his immigration policies? Because, girl, the Chinese girls have been hiding in U-Hauls because they've been scared. Did y'all see that?
No.
No.
The Chinese girls,
I'm
girl, let
not
me
Oh
trying to
pull it
my
laugh.
up.
I'm
god.
Holy
not trying to
shit.
laugh. It's just the way you're
Oh.
saying it.
U-Haul filled with mainly Chinese
Oh
migrants
my
from,
God.
yeah, they were found in Florida following abduction report because, yeah,
That is
like,
terrible.
bitches is scared of what these new laws are going to implement for them. Now, my thing is, looking at the statistics, it is showing that some illegal immigrants are participating in, like, rape. They are, but, like, I'm not, yeah, like, it's been some cases about, like, like, I'm not trying to other anybody, but again, like, my thing is, if you're not, like, really a citizen, and I'm saying this specifically because we can't go over to these other countries and do what the fuck we need to do. So we want to do. So it's like,
Yes, we can.
why is it? I don't think, like, I'm talking
In
about just
It's
going
certain,
not
there,
gonna be
like, oh, we're
easy.
going to live
in
It's
there,
not
we're
gonna
going
come.
to
It's
make.
not gonna
no,
come with
listen.
ease.
In certain countries, yes, you can.
It's not gonna come with ease.
In
I
certain
agree with the
countries,
Shay. It's not going to come with
in
ease,
certain
as
It's
like,
countries,
possible.
well, yeah, it's not gonna come with ease. But that's even with them coming over here, it's not with ease. But I do think if you wanted to pack up your bags and move to, I don't know, Japan, you can do that.
I can
You
agree with that.
can.
Yeah,
You
But
probably.
what I'm
If
saying
you got a
is, with the
passport.
different, I feel like, though, you are going to have to assimilate in a way for sure. Like, you can't just go where you want to go and just do what the fuck you completely want to do.
no.
Like, as far as being a criminal, and I'm not saying that, I'm not othering anything, but I'm just talking about the statistics that I have personally seen about, not all of them. I don't want to sound like Trump, but there just has been certain instances of certain
Yeah,
immigrants coming over here doing shit, and it's just like, I don't like
yeah.
the sound of that. I don't like.
They said that they've been bringing fentanyl over here.
Mm. But yeah, again, we don't want to we don't want to do
But
all that.
I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, if they want to come over here, they can come over here. I don't give a rat's ass. Like, I don't care about none of that. Like, if they want to come over here, I thought it was the land of opportunity. What happened to that?
True, true. That is what
This is
America
the
serves
land
up.
of
Land
controlled
of
opportunity. Okay,
opportunity.
the land of controlled opportunity
Mhm.
is what we living on.
Very much so.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
speaking of the land, there has been a lot going on in the land of America. We had the inauguration Monday morning, uh, and we Trump is going on his second term in the White House, the white privilege house, or the whiteness
Mm.
house, the white supremacy house. Although I must say, the legendary, I don't know if I want to call her legendary, but Melania Trump was serving. Like, I loved her look. That
You talking about
Okay,
hat,
the
it was
yeah, that
black?
giving.
was
The
cute.
fit was
It looked
giving. Okay,
like she
I like
was
it.
attending a funeral. She was attending the funeral
Y'all,
for
let's be for
the
I
real.
mean,
country.
Let's be
girl.
for real.
She
Let's
knows
be for
shit's about to go
real.
down.
What?
Let's be for real. Let's be for real about this bitch, okay?
Okay.
She number one with that fucking hat. Okay, she was not doing it for me. I don't
I
like
love her
her.
hat.
I
Let me
don't
Google it.
like
I
her. I
think
don't like her.
she very
I
much
don't like her
so
either, but
dressed
that
like she
outfit
was
was
attending a
cute. I like
funeral.
that hat.
It
Like,
was,
if my white
it was super
supremacist
something I would
husband
wear.
was going on his second term, I would probably wear a hat like that covering my eyes too. But let me pull it up. But y'all, look, I don't like this picture. But look, yo, we are king. Like, I don't know. It gave her a flat, like, tight head.
It didn't
I
even
think it's
compliment her
cute. I
face
think it's
type.
cute. I
It
like it.
didn't.
I would wear it.
I
I'm
feel
sorry.
like it did
Yeah, this
not
I need a
shade.
compliment her
hat. I get one.
face.
I need
I
Like,
one.
agree with the shade. But look, bitch, when I was thinking about it earlier too, this is also what I thought it was giving.
I'm
thank
Oh,
fucking
you,
dead.
Bitch,
thank you,
okay.
Jim
thank
Okay.
you,
Carrey from the fucking
thank
mask,
you.
Okay.
honey.
Yeah,
Yeah, remember that movie,
because
y'all?
she got that jawline on her.
She knows.
She
She
do.
does. Okay. Okay.
It
See,
definitely gave Jim Carrey, honey.
it wouldn't look like that on us. We
No,
don't give Jim Curry. Can't speak for us.
no.
So, with him being on his second term, as I said, I do feel like I don't even necessarily feel like Trump might be a racist exactly, but definitely he's a racial person. And the things that he stand for as far as like his fucking fans, I call them the MAGA supporters,
Mm-hmm.
they are founded on white supremacy and racism. So I feel like at the end of the day, if your supporters give that and you don't correct them, then that's what you're giving.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But
a lot of hate
as
groups are
we
fans of
know,
him.
yeah, and as we know, there are black people that support him, like Nelly, which
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of been going viral of Nelly's stance, and people like Candace Owens. Are y'all familiar with Candace Owens?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I'm actually doing
unfortunately.
my research.
so she's a conservative black woman. She goes viral for like pretty much being controversial. She's a smart girl, like, you know. But
She is.
how do you guys feel about that? Starting with Martise, like just in general, people of color and black people supporting Trump. How do y'all feel about that?
I actually wanted to get more into the inauguration. Did anyone see what Elon did?
No, I didn't. Inform us.
Yeah,
Um,
he's on some shit.
yeah, he did the Seg Hell, which is basically the Nazi salute.
Mm-hmm. He
He did
did.
it
He did. I
twice.
thought
People
he did
are,
three
I
times.
Um,
don't, maybe he did it three times, but I know he for sure he did it twice. People are on the internet in an uproar about it. Some people are trying to defend him, like, oh, he's autistic.
what? He
He was
ought to
praising
have.
the
Okay.
Right.
flag.
We ain't trying to hit that.
He was sending his heart out to the community. But no, it's very frightening to see someone do that, especially as someone in a role of power.
Mm.
It makes you think what's going on with the
Hey,
country, what's about
Hollywood.
to happen. But yeah, it it was very interesting. People
Okay.
are buzzing all over Twitter about it. I went on Twitter and I was trying to figure out why Nazis was trending.
Oh my
Figured
lord.
out. But yeah,
How about you, Lindsay? What do you feel about like black celebrities? Like, I know, yeah,
I feel like it's giving cool. It's giving sellout.
Jigaboo.
It's giving tap dancing for your massa. That's what
Okay.
it's giving. Okay.
I feel like
Like,
Trump is for people who have money. They have
Mhm.
money. They're
no.
protecting their
I can
bag.
Trump is
Um,
agree with
not.
that
I
a little bit.
He's
I
not
don't
only for
necessarily
people that
agree
have
that.
money though.
Yes, I know he's not. However, they do have money. Therefore, they're gonna vote for someone who is protecting their money.
I can kind of agree with Martise a little bit. Like, at the end of the day, that's why I said I don't feel like, I mean, I don't know because, again, he does have black people in his circle, but it's just like
He's
he's only.
racist. Call a spade a
Sure.
spade.
Like
Like, stop
I
playing.
do. No, I'm not, but it's just like I do want to be fair. Like I'm really trying to save my point for that. You know what? Well, yeah. Where was I? Okay, Lindsay, you said what you had to say. Deshae, what do you have to say about just black people supporting Trump?
Black people, I don't really, honestly, nothing surprises me with what's going on in these days and times anymore. But what does make me nervous about the black celebrities, so to speak, is that I'm worried. And I don't mean to sound harsh when I say this, but I'm worried about the younger uneducated generation hopping on a bandwagon
Yeah.
and taking after their favorite rapper just because that's their favorite rapper and they think it's cool. So it's like, oh, Lil
Right.
Wayne support Trump. Man, that's my favorite rapper. Okay, let me see what he support him for. You know, like I'm scared of the wave followers who are not educated about what they're really following.
For
So
sure.
that's what I think about
You're
it.
afraid of the influence it might have on
Yeah,
their younger
right, right.
audience.
So my thing is, and I love all your guys' responses and feedback, but I do want to kind of make the distinction between like Trump being a Republican and the Democratic Party. I think that black people, we have the right to be conservative. I feel like people are forgetting that. At the end of the day, black people can be just as conservative as a white bitch. Like, look
Absolutely.
at religious institutions. Like, and at the end of the day, I actually posted on Facebook. I feel like a lot of black people are really more conservative than what they believe. Like, you say something about the LGBT, a lot of black people are, oh no, I don't believe in that. Da, 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 da. That's a conservative view. So it's just like I don't knock black people for necessarily like agreeing with certain points of Trump. I agree with certain points of him. Did I vote for Kamala? I did. Do like, but at the same time, when it comes to Candace Owens, like you asked about Deshae, I definitely think you should look into her. Just just on the
Yeah,
terms of
I'm
like
pretty sure.
politics. Yeah, I do. Like sometimes I feel like the Democrats can make a little bit too much of a big deal about the whole race construct sometimes. Like I feel like Democrats during the campaign process and shit like that, like they keep pressing like Black Lives, like not about pressing Black Lives Matter because it's an issue that needs to be talked
I
about.
agree.
But
I
it's
agree.
yeah, but like when you get into Democrats, it's like that's all they want to talk about sometimes, like the death, the segregation. And I feel like sometimes like the Shay said, media is super important in our lives. So it's like when all you're talking about is like black versus white, da 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 da. Like that can definitely cause actually more issues.
Right.
Like that makes a black person want to go and bust a white bitch in the back of their head even faster, which is causing more of a divide. But politics is all a game, I feel like.
Hmm.
And like I said, I just feel like you shouldn't be knocked about who you vote for. But again, white like Trump, I do feel like he's a white supremacist, and I do feel like he could possibly be racist. Like, and he is a racial person, I feel like.
Yeah.
I
And
100%
actually,
agree.
you know what? He is a racist. Like Lindsay said, we're going to call a spade a spade. I'm doing all this double talk, and I'm trying to be a little bit of a devil's advocate. But, bitch, he is a racist ass toupee wearing ass bitch. Fuck that bitch.
He is. He just is.
Oh my gosh.
Like he just is.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. The
And
toupee
just,
comment gets me every time. I'm sorry.
I think one of you said earlier, like his supporters act that way, and he supports that. He will literally, and what's the word, like ignite it and make it, like get them riled up and stuff like that at the
Hmm.
rallies and stuff like that. So it's just like,
Yeah, yeah,
how could I not say that you are not that if
Right.
that's what your supporters are doing.
exactly.
Also,
And so,
I
yeah,
was just going
go
to say,
ahead.
I didn't forget that Sexy Red made those Make America Sexy Again hats, and she did that whole Make America Sexy Again shit. I didn't
Is
appreciate
she
that.
supporting him? And was that her way of saying that she
So
like,
she was
I don't
saying she
know.
said she was gonna vote for Trump, but I think it was all a publicity stunt to get money. But I still don't like that because I think she ended up voting for Kamala. I don't know, but all
mm.
I know is I didn't like it, and then people was buying the hats, wearing them, and I'm just like, y'all be so for real. The hat not even cute.
And now that I think about it, MAGA, and Make America Great Again, MAGA, Make America Sexy Again is massa.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Go ahead,
Let's
clock the
stop
tea.
playing,
Clock
bitch.
the tea.
Okay, so speaking of that, like Martise mentioned, a lot has been going on Twitter. This is actually, guys, like, little do y'all know, like, this is what fueled my podcast back when I was doing this without being on live, when I was just talking into my mic and uploading it to Spotify. And this is actually what fueled a huge part of my life, like talking about racial issues and like homophobia and things like that. Ra- I was in a war zone on Twitter. Like I don't know how many times I called a white bitch an albino alligator. I've never called a white bitch an albino alligator so much in my life. I was in a war zone on Twitter. Like, and I'm really not gonna get into I mean, no, I'm not going to get into all that, but pretty much that leads me into our next topic, like just about racism, because I do just want to say, like, oh my God, the white people on Twitter were getting so crazy. Like, bitch, they were calling me all types of niggers. And, like, I didn't know that there was such a racist side of Twitter.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
I
only
know
gonna
that,
get
yeah.
worse.
Yeah, but at the same time, baby, I handled them bitches. Like, bitch, I brought out all my facts, all the facts I had. Like, bitch, talking about how, bitch, the first person archaeologically on this earth was a black person. Like, bitch, they were shook. So, with that being said, I wanted to know. And so, when it came to racism, a lot of them were saying, yeah, I'm proud to be racist. I support
Wow.
my people. Yeah, they were crazy, but they were like, oh, I support my people. And I feel like, black people, y'all should stick together. Like that was their definition of racism. So do you like, but that just had me thinking, like, okay, we always say that white people are racist, da 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 da. But do you guys think that black people could be racist?
Yes.
Starting with Mark.
Oh,
No, no,
sorry.
no. Starting with Deshay. Yeah, start with Deshay.
Wait, so do you mean can black people be racist toward other
That's
races or within
I
our
love that
own?
breakdown.
Are we
I'm
racist
glad you thought
within
about it that way
our
because a
own?
lot of people just think, okay, can black people be racist? No, they can't be racist to white people. There are other racists other than white people.
Right. That's
Bitch,
what
that's
I
why I
mean. Like,
saved you for last hole.
yeah. Right.
Anyway, yeah, Deshay, honestly, I just want your opinion all around. Like, I don't want to, I mean, that is a good differentiation because even my answer was going to be more so based on black people being racist towards white people.
Hmm.
But I guess I can say all the way around, like Hispanic, like
Hmm.
can black people be racist towards Hispanics? Can they be racist towards other? Like, yeah, what do you think about that?
Yes.
Just in
I
general.
think I think black people can be racist, and I'm not going to exclude us just because we are us, because I have seen some very racist situations. I'm not gonna lie. And do I feel like it was like
I
tit for
love that
tat?
y'all keeping it real tonight
Yeah, like
because I
we
actually,
can
yeah.
be. Yes, yes, we can. To many other races, not just white people. Yeah, we can.
Okay.
We can be shady. We can be a little petty. Yeah,
True.
I'm gonna. Yeah, yes.
What about you, Lindsay?
Do I think black people can be racist? No. Do I think Hispanics can be racist? No. Do I think Asian people can be racist? No. Any type of minority cannot be racist because racism is built on a superior a superior race
Hmm.
targeting a minority race and having these biases and prejudices against them and discriminating against them because of that fact alone. So I don't think that black people can be racist. I don't. I don't think they
Okay.
can.
What do you have to say about that, Martise?
I think it all depends on
Hey,
what
D.
you define as
Wilf.
racism. If you define it as any discriminatory or like subjective negative behavior towards any other type of race other than your own, then that is yes, black people can be racist. If you look at it on a more systematic like way, like how she was viewing it,
Hmm.
no, black people can't be racist because you can't be like the bottom one of the bottom minorities and think you're higher than another minority that's at the same place you are. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's never going to be to the point where like, oh, I can be racist to a white person and okay, there we go. I belittled them because I'm higher than them. When in reality, in the world and day and age we live in, that's not how it works. But if you look at it on a human to human level, like there are like poor people, there are poor white people who are below us who have houses. Yeah, we can look at them and be like, okay, I think I'm better than you because I have a job and a steady income and a house.
True.
I do think
Yeah.
I'm better than you. But it's also just, I've seen a lot of things where it's like, okay, including at work, I've seen a lot of African American people talk about the Hispanics and the Asian, like, oh, you should go back to your country, da da da, this, that, and the third. Yeah, I do think we can be racist, and it's as simple as that. I'm actually happy Deshay said yes too, because I'm like, of course, the only white light skinned motherfucker in this camera is gonna say
Yeah,
yes.
I would say yes. Mhm.
So I pretty much like, I mean, I guess you can say I'm 70-30 because, yeah, I came into it initially with no black people can be racist, literally because of what Lindsay said. That's pretty much what I was going to say. But I do get y'all points too, but I don't know. Something in me still wants to argue the fact that even when black people, like, yes, Pedro, black people can be prejudiced, they can be discriminative, they can be biased, but just racism by definition, it's more about the system. And even if like that's not the majority feeling, even if there is a black person that you experience that was like, yeah, fuck that chink or fuck that Chinese person, like that's not innately or inherently what black people do. Like we don't just go around hating people for just that, like things like that. So it's like if we do have something to say, and then another point that I want to make is because let's be honest, the first people to actually like host a slave trade, they were the Spanish, actually. It was Portuguese. It actually, which again,
That's
that
true.
derives from Europe, yeah, and things like that. But actually, when you go back in the history, we're not getting into that tonight. But it actually was the Portuguese people. So it's like, I feel like people, and that's what I'm saying. Sometimes people be coming up here because I've experienced it a lot. Like, not to other, but like Spanish people be coming over here, like, with the energy of like just racism, like, literally, like, with the energy of racism as well. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, bitch, you couldn't dare ever look down at me when you like, baby, no, like it's not given. I think y'all know what I'm trying to say, but it's
Yeah.
just like they
Mhm.
like immigrants and people. They will come over here and feel it on your time and play in your face, like they're a and like even with me being a trainer at Amazon or whatever, like the girls will try to like. Even a Chinese person that can't even speak English good. Actually, a lady told me the other day, like, "Oh, I can't understand. Like, your English is not good, bitch. Are you kidding me? Bitch, I'm a whole college graduate. Bitch, I could run circles around you when it comes. So that's what I'm saying. It's these ideas like that they be coming over here trying to play in your face. So it's like, I don't know. At the end of the day, like, oh, just because like you're another ethnicity and you're a minority too, like if I say something back to you, that doesn't make me racist. Like, bitch, that just makes me a person of color that's from here and that my whose descendants are from here and that have worked for all their lives here, blood, sweat, and tears, and bitch, I'm just not gonna play with you. And just because I may say something like a key or a joke, bitch, I'm not out to like hunt you and your family down.
Yeah.
Like,
I
bitch, just because
haven't.
I don't like you, it's not. It's I don't like dislike your descendants and things like that just because of who they are.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
haven't seen. I haven't seen like, and maybe I'm wrong, but I haven't seen a black people target one race or one group and
Right?
specifically hate them and kill them
Yeah.
and slaughter
Well,
them.
yeah,
I mean, like they have done it
yeah.
before, but I'm talking about not really. Let me bring it back. I'm just
Not
talking about
white on
specifically.
black, but like, yeah, white on.
I'm
I mean,
talking
black on
about.
other
I'm just
minorities.
talking
Yeah.
about like, because I don't want to say slaughter because that takes us to another day and time. I'll just say I haven't seen like a lot of black people commit any hate crimes.
Okay.
Maybe not against other
That's what I'm
races.
Right, but
saying. I
LGBT
haven't
shit,
seen them do it
it be
against
getting
other
real.
races.
But I also want to get into basically a subcategory of racism. Let's talk about colorism, because
That
Mhm.
is a
the black
thing.
Okay,
the
Yeah,
black
it's
okay,
a
that's a
community
thing
good point.
for
That's
with
a great
light
point.
sure.
skins,
It's a thing for sure.
yes, it's very like you have your people and I have my people.
Mhm.
So
And I
you
feel
think black
like
people are like they are colorist in a way?
not all, but some people can
Right.
be, yes.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
Absolutely. I experience it. Like,
Okay.
yeah,
How
I
would you say
experience
you
colors
experienced
often.
that, Deshay?
I'm sorry.
How would you say you experienced
You know,
that?
in my personal experience, I am a very dark skinned woman.
Hmm.
And
Beautiful.
thank you. And I have
Yes.
Love it.
experienced like
Very.
lighter skinned women thinking
Hmm.
that they're better than me or they get better opportunities than me because I am a darker skinned woman, or they would stick out more than I would. And at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, we're all African American women,
Hmm.
period. Whatever, no matter what shade you are. Even with like, because I work in a nightclub, I work in nightlife,
Okay.
and I see the way that everybody on the spectrum, from the owners on down to the customers, treat us differently in this day and time. I'm talking just last weekend. I pay attention to it. I
Yeah.
pick up on it a lot. It's
Hmm.
like we do get treated
A
differently,
certain kind of way.
a
Yeah.
certain kind of way. It's like, oh, you look this way, so I want you in this part of the club. And you look like this, so I want you in that part of the club. You appeal more because you look like this, and you would be great here because you look like that. I deal with it on a daily basis.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I know that does happen. The whole colorism thing, taking it back, the brown paper bag test, and things like that. Yeah, black people, we can have our ways for sure. We definitely can, but I think that also comes from the internalized, you know, what we internalize. Like at the end of the day, like and it sucks. It sucks. It has to be that way. So to lighten the topic a little bit. Matter of fact, I do want to go back real
To
quick and
what?
leave just the last to the racist topic because it's just like Dr. Umar says something that I agree with. Like at the end of the day, and I know Dr. Umar is the key. I don't agree with everything he says, but he said, and again, we already established that we're not just talking about black people against white people, but
Mhm.
like he said, nothing, there's nothing that a white person needs from a black person in this society. But we need, like, to live day to day, we need something from a white person. So just that on the terms of like racism with that, like that's why I feel like black people can't really be racist towards white people. And I'm not saying it like, and this is what I'm saying when it comes to Candace Owens, and that's her argument. Like, she feels like when we say that as black people, we're weakening ourselves saying that, like making it sound like we just don't have any power. Like what she feels like we be giving it all to white people when we say things like keep preaching about like white supremacy because she feels like we're giving white people that power over us. But I don't quite see it like that. Like I get her point, but like, do y'all understand that? Like, do y'all get what I'm saying a little bit? Like, and again, y'all would kind of have to know Candace Owens. I'm not trying to like make this about her either, but I can see her point with that. Like, because there are some people that be just crying racism and they don't really like know the nitty gritty of it. So it's just like, I don't
Okay,
know.
but my question to that is like, what about the black person that's out here doing what they're supposed to be doing, really grinding, going hard, and then going to the bank and they want to get a loan for a house, but they're denied because they're black.
Exactly. Yeah, with Candace. Yeah.
What can
Candace,
we
she's
do
a
with
whole
it's
nother
nothing
topic. Yeah.
we
Cause
can't what can
I,
we do with that? What can I do about that as a black person? Go change my color. Like I can't change the color of my skin, and now I'm getting denied for a loan that I'm getting, so my family can have somewhere to live because of the fact that I'm black. So I
Mhm.
don't think it's a fact that we're constantly harping on the topic that we need this from white people or we need that from white people. It's a
Yeah.
fact. It's a hierarchy. It's just
I
what it
love that you
is,
caught on to that. I love that because
unfortunately.
I didn't know if I was articulating myself right, but yeah. What have you been watching about Candace Owens, Lindsay? Like, what have you seen about her, like in her
Um,
controversy?
I just see a lot of I just see like a lot of short clips about her.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, I think it was a clip she was talking about recently when she was that I did remember when Trump had got like assassinated. Well, the assassination attempt.
Mm.
She was talking
Oh, were they
about
trying to
that.
shoot at him?
Yeah, she
Okay.
was really dissecting that and really talking about that. And that's when I was like, okay, everything you say isn't stupid. Okay. Because
Yeah.
that made sense. And like you said, some of
Yeah.
the some of the stuff that she says
Hmm.
does make sense, and I can see where she's going. But
Hmm.
with saying that we're feeding into the idea that you know white people are superior.
Yeah, and that yeah, yeah, totally. I love this topic, by the way. Like I said, I could talk about this all fucking night. But we are going to shift gears to have a little bit of fun. We're going to lighten the mood a little bit.
Okay.
So, I want to play a game of Smash or Pass. Um,
Hmm.
I did not tell you guys who I was going to select because I wanted it to be like 100% authentic responses.
Mm.
Um, so let's start with somebody who's controversial as well, but his son, Christian Combs.
Pass.
What
Pass.
what about you,
Pass.
Martise?
Pass. I want his brother.
Wait, which one?
Um, the one that was in Star. I can't keep
Mm-hmm.
remembering his
Oh, are
name.
you
The light skin one
Yes,
with the
Quincy?
yes,
Yeah, I'll
Quincy.
Quincy.
take Quincy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take
why are
Quincy.
y'all gonna pass?
I feel like I
I mean,
would tear his ass up. It's nothing I feel
I
like
feel
there's
like
nothing
he
I could do with
beat me.
him. Like I don't know. He don't give me. He just doesn't give me that energy. Like
Yeah.
I don't
I feel
know.
like he beat me.
I'm
He's just not
going
like
to
that.
smash 10
Oh.
fucking times. Bitch, and if he's anything like his father, then I'll pass. But he
Apparently he
is
is.
so
Apparently he's worse.
Ooh.
fine to me. Like that, and I'm not trying to disrespect my boyfriend because he's in the other room with his ear up against the fucking wall. But it's like, no, I'm playing. But no, like that's my type. I really like, more darker men. Like he is just so fucking fine. Like, oh my
Are
God.
you okay? You
No,
good?
okay.
I
So,
don't know. He
okay.
just give me little boy. I don't know what it is.
He
I think because he got a
does have a
baby
very
face.
juvenile, yeah, he has a very
Yes.
juvenile look, but I don't know, like the way that he just keeps up, like with his look, like waves on swim. You can tell he brushes his hair all
He
fucking
is very
day.
neat.
Yes,
Very
very
neat.
neat. Yeah. Um. Okay. Michael B. fucking Jordan.
Woo!
Smash,
Smash.
smash,
Give me
smash.
that.
Smash.
Smash.
I feel like everybody be saying
It's
that though, and it's like,
universal.
I
He is
It's
mean,
universal.
fine.
yeah,
He
but I
is
feel like he the type
fine.
that'll gag you because once you be like, oh, I smashed him, he's gonna give, I wanna pass him. Like, I feel like, I don't
I don't know.
know.
Either way,
I think he seems like such a
I got
sweetheart.
into it with a bitch on TikTok because she
To
was doing this
me,
smash or pass with these fucking people, and she just kept smashing Asians, and then she passed him, and people were in the comments like, "You passed Michael B.
I
Jordan."
don't
She's like, "Yeah, I just
know.
don't know him."
That's
I
fine.
was
She
like,
can
"No,
pass
bitch,
him
you're a
right
liar.
to
You're
me.
racist.
That's
You have a
okay.
race fetish. You like Asians. You have a race fetish." And then some old lady got in the comments and started arguing with me too. I was like,
Oh,
I'll tear you up too, bitch. Don't play with me."
Period.
grandma. Oh God.
What
Okay.
about you, Lindsay?
Oh, I said smash.
Just, what is it about Michael that y'all want to
That
smash?
man is just
He
fine.
He's
got a
fine.
nice
He
back
is
and shoulders on him.
fine.
You know.
Yeah,
And
he's
he's
Have
very
you
so
seen his
fit.
talented.
body?
Like that's what gets me about him. He's like a multi-talented thespian. Like you can put him in various roles and he's gonna make it believable. He just
Make it
He's
work.
also
I
a
love
Yeah,
that.
I
gentleman.
Like
like that.
yes.
I
He's
don't
also a
know. I
gentleman.
feel like with me being who I
His
am, I
mom
mean, and
raised
again,
him
we're
right.
not talking about dating. We're just talking about smash or pass.
Mhm.
I would smash him, but I'm talking like on some dating shit. Like I don't know.
Date
Like I feel like
no.
yeah,
No. I
like, but we're
wouldn't
not
date
talking
him.
about that. So. But okay, so but what I was thinking about when it came to dating, I actually might still pass him even on the smash tip because it's like he the type that get me. He know that he looks good. See, you
Mhm.
can't fuck with niggas that know they look good.
I
I
I
feel
don't.
like you
Not all of
can't.
them are like that
I mean,
though.
I'm.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
you mean? Not all of them are
I
like
don't
I
think
don't
that.
they
know.
all
He's a
like that.
gentleman, and I think his mother raised him correctly.
He
He can
does
get
seem
it.
like a
So
sweetheart. He
Yeah,
does.
He give me a little corny. That's why I don't think I could
He
date
does give a
him.
little corny, but I don't know.
yeah.
Something about that I don't like.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Keith fucking Powers.
Smash.
Why
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
pass.
I
you
need to see what he looked like with
passing?
them glasses
Let
on,
me
I'm
see.
gonna
Let me
pass.
show you, baby.
because
Yeah,
glasses can be
take the glasses
catfishing.
off. Yeah, take the glasses
Okay,
off. Mm.
I'm gonna pass.
you can get it.
You gonna
Mhm.
pass?
Yeah, he's cute. He's handsome.
And wasn't he with not not wasn't
I'm sorry.
you Lindsay be keying off of me. But wasn't he with Kiki?
Palma?
No, I don't. He
Oh,
wasn't with Kiki, but no, he was with somebody, bro. No, no, no. He was with that pretty black girl, that pretty like dark skinned
oh,
girl. Who
Ryan
was?
Destiny,
Yes,
her.
Oh,
her.
she's
Yeah,
Word.
so gorgeous.
yeah.
She is
He
gorgeous.
was
I'd
with
smash
her.
her. Yes,
But bitch, I
Yes,
take
same.
it,
100%.
nigga. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, I guess midway. Um, Kim Kardashian
Pass.
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 It's a hard pass.
has exactly.
It's a
Do
hard
y'all
pass.
think she? So y'all wouldn't fuck her even on a drunk night?
Hell no. I hate
No,
that
she
bitch
just on
so
She's
Gucci.
much.
sexy.
She
She's
is,
sexy.
but
Gucci.
But in real life, I don't think she looked like that anyway. Like I feel like I would get into the wrinkles. Like if I'm up close, I would get into. I mean, but maybe not because she be getting her surge updated and
that's
shit
my thing.
Mhm.
and her
It's just
filler.
I don't want to pop something.
I don't want to be fucking her ass from the back and then that shit
She
just
gonna be
blow out.
she gonna be like, yeah, you don't have to pay for that. I'm like,
Right.
She not.
Right?
I don't
listen,
even think she fine. I don't
You don't
know.
think
she's
she
she's
fine?
not ugly,
She
She's not
not
ugly.
ugly,
She
but
just
she
don't
not
catch my
fine.
eye. She,
but I
Yeah.
would smash her.
Oh,
mm-mm.
okay. Okay. Shy Glizzy. This isn't a good fucking
I
picture,
took
Pass,
my
but
pass.
smash. Oh my god. I used to have the biggest crush on him. That's so funny. Yeah,
me
I'm gonna say
too.
pass. I'm gonna
shots
pass.
flying. Mm.
Let me see another picture, Lindsay, because
I know what he
not
looks
not
like.
changing your mind.
I don't know.
Cause I know
I
Okay.
don't
what
know
he
what he
looks
looked
Shot is
like.
like.
fine.
Oh my God.
Ooh,
Glizzy,
look at
Glizzy
him.
gang
I'm
Look
us
still
with
at
gonna
him.
the
Look at that
pass.
man.
Actually, I'm still gonna pass.
yeah, Glizzy, like, I mean,
Sure.
not my type at all, but it's just like that music be having me in my bag. Like, and the way I be shaking my ass, it just be like, yeah, it's big. Do y'all have anybody else that y'all thinking like maybe that could be a good like smash or pass topic?
Are those the
Yes.
only
Hey,
people you
baby,
Men
thanks
have?
for joining
or women?
in. Women, women. I want some
You
more
want
women. I only had,
women? I
yeah.
got you.
Let's start with the finest of the fine, okay?
Okay,
Let's start with the
period.
topic of tier. Number one, Tiana.
Tiana
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 Taylor?
Taylor.
Taylor. Okay,
Smash.
Smashing
that
her
was a good
ass,
one.
Smash.
okay?
Let me
Knocking
look
her
up.
Yeah,
down.
I'm knocking that
Um,
down.
She is so pretty.
Victoria
Kalani.
Monet. I'm
Smash.
knocking her down.
Okay, hold
I'm
on. One
knocking
by
her
one. One by
down.
one. Tiana Taylor, I would smash Tiana. She's a Sag. Sag, we're good in bed. Like real shit. She can serve me.
She look like it.
Victoria, I might pass Victoria. Real shit.
Victoria
I'm a
Monet.
pass.
Have you
Yeah, I'm gonna
seen her
pass
baby
her. She's a
daddy?
pretty girl, but she
Have you seen her baby
She
daddy?
fine as
she
shit.
talking about
Oh,
he gave me dick in bed. Now that dick is embedded. Mm-mm,
Have you
like
seen her baby
bitch.
daddy?
Victoria Monet, baby father.
Yes.
Isn't he like a personal trainer or something?
yeah, he is.
Mm.
He
Yeah.
is.
What he is
I
fine.
I smashed both of them.
Pedro said Dochi. I would pass Dochi.
Period.
I've
Love
never
her. She's
passed it.
beautiful,
Man,
I
Dolce.
wouldn't
but
sleep
What?
with Dochi because
Smash
I
her
would
I
want to
ass.
keep
already
You
her
know
don't
what? I
like
don't
friend.
even want to
women,
smash her.
I
I
feel
want to
so
like
put her.
she
I
would
want
be
to
a
put her
lot.
in a
yeah.
relationship
I
with
feel like
me when
Dochi
I
like
leave.
Okay.
my I feel like
I
that's my
feel like,
Nah, smash
homegirl.
her.
yeah.
Yeah,
She fun.
I feel like
Love
she
her
would be a
too.
great homegirl, like especially with her
Yes.
Leo energy. Leo bitches are crazy to be smashing them and this and that. Girl, it's gonna be a lot with that. How about you,
I can handle
Marquise?
it.
Which one? Like, are you telling me pick a person?
Yeah, who do you have on the docket that you can yeah, for Smash or Pass?
Hmm. Coco Jones.
Okay.
Smash.
I would
Okay.
smash.
I
Oh,
would I would
I
smash
love
Coco
love
that
Jones.
Coco because
nice brown
she's
She
so
skin.
has
beautiful, but I
personality.
can't
She's pretty. She has
look at her like
body.
Mhm.
that. Because
Hmm.
Coco's gorgeous, though.
Everything.
Coco is really pretty.
She is.
Yeah, and then again, I just feel like with women, like you have to be a certain type. I'm not gonna lie, like, I already don't. I'm not really attracted to women sexually, so it's just like you, like Coco Jones. Yes, like you got to be subtle. Doechii is a lot. Like that bitch, like she'll eat my dick off. Like what the fuck? Like what's her to like? What is a given. But now, we're going to go ahead on and, transition from Smash or Pass.
Mhm.
And Pedro, that's what I need. I need boring. I need somebody that's going to take it slow. But we're going to play a game now of Would You Rather. So I sent you guys the questions, and I
Give
hope
me a
that you guys gave
second.
them thought. I know they're kind of like easy, but I want you guys to really had thought about these questions. So the first Would You Rather question is going to be, Would you rather end war or end poverty? Hey, Latez, baby.
In war.
But starting with Martise.
I would probably just end poverty because most wars have to do with money anyway. So if everyone has money, everybody can shut up and mind their business, and there just wouldn't be any war.
True.
But you said you'll end war, not
I said
poverty.
I would end poverty. You don't
Oh,
listen.
okay.
Fucking listen.
Girl, it's the cup water, bitch. Calm down, hole. What about you, Lindsay?
um, hmm, that's a tough one. What I in war or in
Okay,
poverty?
the girls are saying poverty.
Mm.
Let's say said poverty. Pedro said poverty. Hey, baby. The question is, would you rather end war or end poverty?
Yeah, I'd say poverty. I'd say poverty just because similar to what your answer was, like because a lot of wars do start because of money and things like that. And because I feel like it would be less supremacy going on in the world if everyone had an equal share of everything. Um,
Mm.
and the thing about it is, what would you need to fight about? At that point, you would just be coming up with stuff.
But
So
I feel like humans gonna find some
They
way to
will,
that's true.
disagree and to go against the grain.
but at
But
least the
I
streets will
agree.
be a
I
little
would still end
cleaner.
poverty, but I think that a war is kind of inevitable sometimes. Like humans, we're not going to all feel the same way. But what about you, Deshay?
Y'all make very valid points about poverty. Y'all do.
Uh
It
huh.
actually makes me think. Although I think I'm gonna stand by war. I'm gonna end war. I just feel like if there were no such thing as war, we would be forced to figure out a different solution to the poverty anyhow, which would probably, in a perfect world speaking, lead to better, more effective communication, more partnership, more understanding, compromise, and respect. But like, yeah, if there were no such thing as war, or like I could like abolish it, I would do
Right.
it because then it would force you to think of another way to maneuver through your differences.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. But it wasn't really necessarily like, is there any such thing as war?
As I
It was
said,
just, yeah, like what would you
Like, would
end?
I
But I
send
mean,
all the soldiers home? Absolutely.
right.
Go hug your mama. Yes. Go home.
Okay.
Yes.
But okay,
just
so another
because
thing
you
I
end a
was
war
slightly
doesn't mean
thinking
you
about with this
end
question, though,
battles.
war isn't just on the battlefield. Like war, they were there was a war on drugs. There's a war on like human trafficking, like kind of like there's not like it's not always there's more not analogical, but what's the
Analytical.
fucking word?
Entities, like different
No,
entities of
like oh
war.
my
Or...
god, no, shut up, sorry. Just no. I'm the host. I need to have always have my words on a beam. But no, there's it's like personification, like not like that realm of words that I'm trying to get to, but pretty much it's not figuratively. Like it's
Okay.
not always literal war.
Literal.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, I'm talking about more so like, figurative examples. That's still not the word I wanted, but yeah, like there's a war on drugs, not like now, but there's different wars and things like that. So, but yeah, I still do agree with you, Deshae.
Yeah, those
I'm
Yeah,
those
I
like,
are
was on the fence. Like I
very
was
valid points.
trying to pick. it's really hard to pick. Like
Right,
So
people
many
dying,
decided.
people not being able to eat, like it's really hard.
right. Okay, the next one. Would you rather lose your sight or lose all of your memories?
My site.
I've seen enough.
Mm,
Like I'm okay.
oh gosh, my memory. I feel
You
like
Really?
want
the
to lose your memory?
listen, I got a couple memories I don't mind losing.
But
Okay,
all
take
of
them,
them?
please. Yeah, I would rather
Deshay,
lose
do you
my.
have children?
I do,
So
and
you
I would
forget.
still rather lose my memory than to lose my sight because, like, at the end of the day, I can. I have family who remembers me, even though I don't remember y'all. Y'all could jog
Okay,
me.
but you
Y'all could
would
reintroduce
willingly
me to
put them
Not
things.
through the
jog my
pain of
I would
memory.
forgetting.
willingly, yes, I would willingly, I'm sorry if it's selfish, I would willingly put them through the pain of having to reintroduce me to who I am and who they are than to never literally be able to see them again. I will never see my son walk across the stage. I will never see my son kiss his bride. I will never see, it's just things. I'm not giving up my sight.
True.
No.
I, I
Mm-mm. And then
mean,
I would have to
yeah,
be
I mean,
coming
I can't
from
argue
so
that. That's
coded
you.
to
Yeah.
it.
I
Like,
think I would give it up just because I feel like I'm a superficial person. If I can't see, then I don't care what you look
He
like.
said
I can
I'm
love
a
you for
super.
you.
I would rather lose my sight than my memories, and specifically because it's just like we are our memories, like everything, like literally, we are our memories, our experiences. Like when I went to
We are
Miami,
made of
like not
memories.
even just that. That sounds so like fucking childish, but like yeah, like when we like okay, we do things that we want to do. We get excited about things, we do them, and then it's done. And then all we have left is that memory. Like it's just like some things you're only going to experience once in your lifetime, and the only thing that you have is that memory. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's just like you could just take pictures and just look back at those pictures.
I take
But
Especially
you're
because
not
they're
gonna
video.
have a
I
memories
take
picture for
anyway.
videos
every
of
single thing you've
everything.
done.
Everything.
But
Pictures,
also
But
videos.
we're
back to Deshay, like you said, you'll never be able to see your. It's not gonna be as meaningful because you're not gonna remember you raising this boy up from everything that you've had or your daughter. I don't know
true.
what
My
gender
son.
is having.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's not
that's
going to be the
yeah.
same. So
I agree
yes,
with
you'll be able to
Martise.
see it, but it's just gonna be like, okay, you could feel some type of
Now who
enjoyment
is
or
this boy
emotion from
walking
it.
across the stage?
However, it's just not gonna be the same.
Like, but no, that's a good point because again, like it's not just like, oh, like it just make me think of this movie when this lady really did lose her memory. And it's like memory is so powerful, like how we store things and how we pay attention to things and memorize it. Like it's literally like a safety issue too. Like if you don't remember what's going on, like even with seeing, that's why this question is kind of hard because sight, like I need to see what's going on. While that bitch gonna hit me in the back of my head while I'm out, like I need to see.
Because I feel like that's something I'm going to remember how to do. A hoe hit me in the back of my head. I'm going to remember how to swing back. Okay?
Yes,
I'm going to remember that.
yes.
So, yes. I don't know. I would just give away my memory. Y'all can shoot. Keep all the bad stuff, please.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm so over everything. That's why you could just take my eyes. I just still want to be able to taste, feel, smell, because I'm going to remember. I can still remember a moment from a smell or by how it made me feel. But like, I don't think I really need to see, even though I would like to see. Like, I hope I never lose my sight. But
Right.
like,
We talk
but
about we can't see, like we
honestly,
really can't see now.
but if,
That
if I had a choice, yeah, I I'm okay. I don't really need my eyes.
A
I'm okay.
counter argument to me wanting to lose my sight, it would be interesting to lose my memory and experience certain things all over again that I
Yeah.
enjoyed, like different foods that I've liked that I get to try again. I don't remember tasting them.
But
So
I
how
would
would you
love
know
everything
you
would be
to
like
try
good.
it?
pizza again for the
I
first time.
wouldn't. It would
But
just be me
oh,
trying
I get what
new
you're
things all
saying. I
over
get what you're
again.
saying. Yeah,
okay. Oh, to get that, it's like a high, like
I
that
can see
first
that.
high,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yes. Or
when
like
your
getting on
teeth
a roller
first bit into that piece
coaster.
of chicken,
Yes.
like that. I'm
Or
not
that
fat ass.
Twinkie. Oh my gosh.
You like
I
Twinkies?
love Twinkies. I love any cream filled cake.
I had Twinkie like one time and I wasn't crazy about it. Maybe it was the breading. I do like cream filled shit, but
Mm.
the breading of Twinkies I wasn't
It's
crazy
nice and
about. That
spongy.
mm,
Yeah, I love it.
mm.
Ooh, now I'm
Okay,
on.
so next would you rather question. Thanks so much guys for popping in. Make sure you follow all the panelists and me. Uh would you rather never use social media again or never be able to watch movies again?
Never. Okay.
Never watch movies again because I'll get clips of them probably on social media anyway.
True. That is
Also,
true.
also people will talk about
Yeah.
those movies on
Never
social
watch
media, so
movies
I could just
again.
read a analysis or a review on the movie. I'll just read it like it's a book instead of watching it.
Hmm.
Then I can imagine everything myself, and everything will be perfect.
Yeah, you're a reader. But I was just thinking about the fact that it's just like my favorite movies of all time because I have some classics that I love, like Hairspray, Chicago. Like, damn, I don't know what life would be like if I could never watch Dreamgirls again. Like, oh my God.
Just to
So
watch
I
it
don't,
play.
Yeah, I don't need social media. But what
oh,
I do need the arts. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I
I
do
feel
need to
like
watch something that's going to make me feel something. It's going to change my life. Because there's certain movies that have changed like the trajectory of my
really?
entire life. You know what I mean?
Like
Like,
what?
yes.
Do you have any examples?
Not off the top of my head, I don't. I have to really give it a thought. I really have to think about it. But I do know at the end of the day, when it comes to the social media shit, like I don't really care
I
that much. I
feel
don't
like
True.
care that
social
Yeah.
much.
media
Like
is very informative though.
Hmm.
Like we get a lot of information off of social media. So
I could just
without it,
Google it.
Google
I could Google it.
I would
I could go on CNN. I could go on like there's a bunch of different news websites.
but there
If
are
I'm
things
trying
True.
that you've
to,
stumbled across on social media that you haven't went and looked for. You were just told on social media. There are
but it,
things that you find on social media that you won't just randomly Google one day.
but I could also find that out by meeting someone new. I don't need social media to find out new things.
I mean, that
True.
is true.
Mm.
But that's
I
just
would
me.
say, I would say, never watch movies again. As long as I can still watch my '90s sitcoms, we're good. But I
Yeah, because it
personally,
didn't say
Yeah, you
shows.
said
Yeah, it was
yeah,
movies.
movies,
as
Yeah.
long
not
as I can still
shows.
watch
Yeah.
Living Single, okay, I'm good. But yeah, for me, and then I wouldn't give up social media anyway, not being like a business owner. That's like one of
Exactly.
my largest platforms is social media.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need that. Yeah,
Mainly
that's
because
my
the
drug.
world is evolving.
Hmm.
Comedian Reggie, we are playing a game of Would You Rather. Would you no? So now the next one is: Would you rather go to jail for a year or be homeless for a year?
Okay, when you say homeless, are we
I'm
talking
homeless.
like
Girl,
sleeping outside
no
on the
house under the
sidewalk?
MLK bridge by the stadium in this cold weather. That type of homeless.
Oh,
Yeah, you can lock
No,
me
I'll
I'm
go
gonna
to
go
oh.
ahead
jail.
put the orange
I'll go to
jumpsuit on
Yeah,
jail.
I'm gonna put on that
me.
jumpsuit. I'm gonna
Give
give
me
me a
that
little
It's a little
jumpsuit.
girlfriend.
dangerous
You know, I
for
might
me,
gain a little
but
weight too. You
Okay.
know, yeah, I might gain a little weight. Let's go ahead and put that jumpsuit on.
Pedro, that's a good distinction. We're talking about jail, though. Yeah, prison is kind of crazy work, but yeah, no jail.
Oh,
Yeah,
just jail.
I think I would go to jail too because it's only a year, and it's just shit that it's like jail. Yo, they be living it up, bitch. They be in there playing a game, bitch. They be for real. Like it's shit in jail that I don't know. Like being homeless, that's going to take a lot out of you. Like
Right.
you're eating, like at
Mhm.
least you're guaranteed
I need a
fucking meals a day.
shower.
Yeah.
I like noodles and tuna. Okay, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
they'd have
You
fun with
down
you
with
in jail, Josh.
the jail concoction. You said what,
I
bitch?
said they'd have fun with you in jail.
And I
They
would have
do.
fun too. That's another reason why I would probably
I'm gonna have fun too. I'm gonna have
that's
fun too. It's
a
crazy.
girl. No shit, I'm gonna make the best out of it.
Mhm.
That's how I feel. Like I'm locked up. I'm getting a girlfriend.
That
I'm,
one day
I'm,
was
Okay.
gonna turn into three.
I'm
Did
going
you
to
see
need
that
something
one
to
video?
do.
That one dude was like, "Yeah, I went to jail for like a year. You know, I stayed for 3 because he was having fun."
Oh,
Oh
I know
wow.
what video you're talking about. And he was like, I really love this shit. Like, I
Yeah,
love going
that's
to
what I
Yeah.
was
jail.
thinking about. Like, so, right. Are y'all drinking tonight? Did y'all have a drink tonight?
Um, yes.
No.
Not yet.
Not
Not yet.
yet. Okay. Oh, so you did this sober. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you brought a bottle over somebody's house
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't get drink, if you brought it over for like a gathering or a celebration, would you take your bottle home if nobody
Mm-hmm.
drunk it? Like,
No,
would
Like
you
if
take that
nobody
home?
even
no,
opened it, like
no,
if
I
it
It
was
would.
something you like
No,
nobody
I
depends.
would
liked.
not take it home because I brought it to your house. This is
Yeah,
a
it's a
present.
gift. This is
It's
Yeah,
this
a
is
no,
my
if it's
exactly.
contribution to
It's
your
a
But what
gathering.
if
gift.
it was like BYOB? Well, no,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
want to. I don't want to phrase it like that. No, no, no. I still want to keep it open. Like if you just brought it for the celebration, like all right, I'm bringing it in my
If
mind
I
for all of us to enjoy, but nobody really got into it. Would you take it
even
home?
if it
It
was be
depends.
oh,
yeah, it
go ahead.
really. I feel like it
It
depends on the
depends. Like
circumstances.
right, exactly. Like if it's okay, so if I'm let's say we're going to one of our friends' house and we bring something that we know our friend doesn't drink and nobody cracks that bottle, I'm not gonna leave it at my friend's house. I know my friend is never gonna use it. It's probably gonna go back
Right,
to us. But if I'm going somewhere and I don't really know like the vibe, I don't really know too much about the person, okay, yeah, I brought it, sure, I'll leave it. If I know nobody's gonna drink my drink, I'm taking it. But if I don't know that, it's like, oh yeah, keep that bottle.
taking my
I'm very
little bottle
vocal.
home. Like
I
I'm
was
a
gonna
little
say
bit
I'm
of a
very
frugal
vocal.
bitch. No, and again, it depends. It depends. I'm not straight just taking it home like
Mhm.
off the bat, but like I'm kind of frugal. I'm not gonna lie. Like especially if I spent a little coin and like bitches just didn't entertain it, it's gonna give. I'm just being honest. I'm probably going to take it home if nobody entertained it. Like period.
Well, if I'm going to if I'm going to like a gathering where like my friend invited me to hang out with their friends, I'm gonna ask like what everybody drink. I'm not gonna bring just something
For
just for
just
me that I
yeah,
like. I'm just not gonna
yeah.
do that because I want all of us to be lit. So I don't really bring alcohol or bring items to functions, and that's just the only thing that I
Right.
like. Now, if we're going out and we're pre-gaming and we're just chilling at somebody's house pre-gaming, I am going to
Mm.
bring my own bottle, and that is my bottle because I'm taking that
Mhm.
bottle out with me, and that's my bottle for the night.
Right.
But if it's a gathering, I'm not taking the bottle home. No, I'm not taking it home. Like,
Okay. What about you, Martise?
I'm very
I know who to
vocal.
invite.
I'm just gonna
Leave them
simply
bottles
ask.
with me, bitch.
If no one touched it, I'm literally just gonna ask if anybody's gonna partake in it later. If they're not gonna touch it, I'm gonna take it. Like paid money on it, someone has to drink it. But also like I feel like it's very circumstantial. Like I need to know what's going on. Like will we continue to have these events at your place? Because if so, we might as well just keep the bottle here for the next time we do
Right.
this.
Okay.
It really just depends.
Yeah.
Okay. So, guys, I want to thank you so much for coming out tonight. This will conclude our live tonight. I'm not going to like keep beating it and beating it. We discussed everything that I wanted us to discuss. And are there any last final remarks that y'all want to make
Um, hmm.
to close it
I just,
out?
I just want to say that everybody, just try to be positive and be happy and
Mm,
take joy in the little things in life and try not to
mm,
let what's going on in the world get you down because that's what they want.
Mhm.
We got to persevere.
for
I love
sure.
that. I love
Be
that.
resilient. Yeah, push through. How about you, Martise, co-host?
I just want to go back to the racism topic. I just want to say at the end of the day, collectively, blacks neither collectively they're neither the primary creators or beneficiaries of the racism that we see today. And that's all
Exactly.
I'm going
And
to
that's
say.
actually, that was a part of my argument, actually, too. Like, bitch, how can we be something that we didn't create? Like,
Mhm.
we didn't create that barrier of race. So it's like, how can we truly be racist? That actually wasn't the point that I forgot to bring up. Wait, is that the point you were trying to make, or
No,
oh,
more like devil's advocate.
devil's advocate to your own point from earlier, or devil's advocate to
Yes, counter argument to my own point.
right?
It's
So
just
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because I
it
never
really
agreed with your
just
point.
it
So
just I don't care. Anyway, like I was
okay, I'll
saying,
see you tomorrow at work. How
yeah,
about
I will.
that?
How about that?
I miss you guys.
You're
Yeah,
missed
we
as
miss you
well.
too,
I
You
miss
wouldn't
but
miss the
I'm
you.
building
glad
though.
that you went on and evolved, and I'm up next, and
Period.
yeah, I mean, it's paying bills and shit like that, so
Okay.
it is what it
That's
is.
one thing I was grateful keeping the bills paid.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And would you have any final remarks to share before we close it out?
I was just really happy to be here. Thank you for like inviting me and having me as a panelist and
No
letting
problem.
me like talk with y'all. Y'all definitely made me look at certain topics from a different perspective, and I genuinely appreciate that. I love when I can get a different viewpoint on the mindset that I had, and I take it into perspective from a different way. So thank all of y'all for that. Just yeah,
Oh.
thanks. It was like
That's
really
kind of
nice
the
to be
point
here.
too, definitely once I upload these on YouTube and stuff like that, like yeah, like that's the purpose of it. And I will say the same thing, like that topic of racism, the point that like when Deshae brought it up, I already knew Marti felt like that, but that really just kind of reiterated to me that like yeah, like black people, like it really like yeah. I knew that we had our discriminations and our biases and prejudices, but just with like the topic of racism, like I don't know, like that did make me look at things a bit different. Remember, everyone, add this page. Make sure y'all are joining, and make sure y'all are following, and that y'all are sharing the live and shit like that. It really means a lot. I have a few pieces of content actually that I feel like you all need to catch up with. I actually probably won't even upload this until y'all go back and watch the old shit. But be safe, everyone. Keep your heads up. We have a long 4 years to go with this fucking new person in office. So, yeah, I'm just really curious to see how that's actually going to play out. But thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see y'all next time.